week accusing the owner of a Little Rock hotel of not doing enough to stop abuse from a human trafficking ring happening at their business. Thanks for joining us tonight at 6 o'clock. A very busy half hour ahead. Everybody, on Bob Clausen.
And I'm Ashley Ketz. The woman who filed the suit claims she was sold for sex at the hotel. Now she's suing for negligence.
Our Susan O'Corey joining us now live outside the Pulaski County Courthouse. And Susan, this could be a landmark case for the state.
That's right, Bob and Ashley. This is the first time someone in Arkansas is bringing a civil suit against what you could call a third party to sex trafficking. They're not claiming the hotel was directly involved, but the suit does claim that staff ignored signs of the abuse and at the end of the day made money off of the booked rooms. I talked to a local group that works with sex trafficking victims, and they tell me all the claims here line up with what they've heard from other survivors.
It really does happen.
The top floor of this Little Rock hotel is where a woman claims she was forced to stay and in just a few months sold for sex hundreds of times. That happened 5 years ago, but went unreported until a recent lawsuit.
It is happening, and if we see something, we need to say something.
It's a tragic story Casonia Vincent has heard before working with sex trafficking victims. But she calls the suit a first, since it argues the former Quality Inn was negligent for not stopping the abuse.
Because that's typically who you see get arrested are the victims or the traffickers. Nobody looks at the bigger picture or even the middleman.
According to the lawsuit, the woman named as Jane Doe says her traffickers booked the entire top floor, forcing her to have sex with 10 to 12 individuals per day. And while she was being beaten, she screamed for her life with no response. It goes on to say no one from the hotel staff ever offered help.
And sometimes people just close their eye to what's really happening.
It's something we tried to ask the owner, but haven't heard back. No guests are checking in since the hotel was bought and closed for renovations. But advocates say that Jane Doe could be the voice to help stop another hotel from being used for trafficking.
They know that someone's going to come after them and shut those operations down.
The lawyers in this case are looking for damages, even though they do say that could be a long shot. At the end of the day, what they want is to try to get a policy change here. They just want hotels to have to train their staff to know the signs of sex trafficking and just try to be part of the steps to prevent it. In Pulaski County, I'm Susan O'Corey. Back to you.
There is one 4-word question you must absolutely